Hi, in today's episode of Logistically Speaking, join me as we delve into the significant escalation in global trade tension. President Donald Trump has officially announced the imposition of new tariff targeting Canada, Mexico and China. This move has sent shockwave throughout the international market and has been aptly dubbed as trade war alert. This latest decision to increase duty of 25% on all imports of steel and aluminium is impacting gold prices, strengthening of US dollar against all other currencies and also volatility in stock market across the world. Let me walk you through the key points on these new tariffs and break down their impact on other countries like India, Colombia and Europe on the whole. As we all heard, on February 1, 2025, President Donald Trump signed an executive order imposing a 25% tariff on all imports from Mexico and 25% tariff on Canadian exports excluding oil and energy products, which will face a 10% tariff. And the administration cites the need to address illegal immigration and the influx of fentanyl as primary reason for these measures. In response, Canada, Mexico and China have vowed to implement retaliatory measures against the United States. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced that Canada would implement a 25% tariff on $10 billion worth of American exports, with plan to expand this to $20 billion within 3 weeks. Similarly, Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum stated that Mexico would enact tariff and other economic retaliatory measures against the United States. China's Ministry of Foreign Affairs said the government firmly opposes this move and would take necessary countermeasures to defend its legitimate rights and interests. Economists warn that these tariffs could significantly disrupt trade across North America, upend established supply chains and lead to increased consumer prices in the US, Mexico and Canada. Both Canada and Mexico argued that the US tariff violates United States-Mexican-Canada agreement ratified in 2020. In fact, this might even result in inflation going up to 2 to even 4% in the United States. In a bid to de-escalate tension, both Canada and Mexico have negotiated a 1-month delay in the implementation of this tariff. During this period, Canada has agreed to appoint a fentanyl czar designate Mexican drug cartel as terrorist organization and commit $200 million to a new intelligence directive on organized crime and fentanyl. Mexico has agreed to deploy 10,000 National Guard troops to its border to combat drug trafficking, while the US has pledged to take measures to curb weapons trafficking into Mexico. Having said that, let us understand the potential ripple effect of this tariff on international trade, with a focus on countries such as India, Colombia and those in Europe. India stands to face significant challenges and opportunities as US President Trump's tariff threats loom over the BRICS nation, including India. While India was notably excluded from the latest wave of tariff targeting Mexico, Canada and China, the broader trend of the United States protectionist measures could still affect India's trade dynamics. President Trump's proposed tariff could severely impact Indian industries like IT and pharmaceutical, which are heavily reliant on US market. A rising tariff could lock Indian goods out of critical market, especially automobiles and pharmaceutical. Steel manufacturers in India could face a new challenge of 25% duty, though the impact is small since only 4,000 crore worth of steel is exported from India to United States. Turning to Colombia, the nation recently faced US tariff threats leading to its agreement to accept deportation flights. This situation underscores the leverage tariff provides in diplomatic negotiation. The broader application of such tariff could disrupt Colombia's trade relations, especially considering that the US is a significant trading partner for them. Lastly, European countries might experience indirect effects such as supply chain disruption and shift in trade dynamics. The European Union has previously expressed concerns over US tariff policies, emphasizing the potential for retaliatory measures if European markets are adversely affected. As the situation develops, it's crucial to stay informed about the potential economic impact and geopolitical shift resulting from these actions. Geopolitics is changing and the impact on developing countries like India can be huge due to this. I, like many of you, will continue to analyze and perhaps have answers to questions like, can this trigger a full-scale North American trade war, or will negotiation de-escalate the situations, or are more tariffs on the way? Thank you for joining us today, and we will continue to share our analysis as updates become available. See you next week.